So I have this issue. I keep wanting to invest in Bitcoin, but my mentor says it's too volatile, it's fake money. And so what he wants us to do is whenever we type in or whenever our text either in our to-do list or our goals list contains the word Bitcoin, he wants us to alert a pop-up here that says that's a bad idea and not add that specific text item to our state. So what we essentially need to do is we kind of want to hijack our dispatch function, check the action, and if that action contains the word Bitcoin, then we want to show an alert and then not do anything after that. And if it doesn't contain the word Bitcoin, then we just want to dispatch as normal. So what we'll do here is let's go to right above, or let's go right below our action creators and right above our reducer functions. And let's create a new function here called check and dispatch. So what we'll do is we'll take in two arguments, the store and the action, which is being dispatched. And then again, what we need to do is we need to check if the specific action contains the word Bitcoin. So what we'll do is first, we need to make sure that the action type is the right one. So we'll say if action type is add to do, and say action.todo.name, which is going to be the specific text section here. So if that, it's called to dot lowercase on it, and then we'll use dot index of to check if it contains the word Bitcoin. So if that does not equal -1, and if you've ever used index of before, what it does is if this string right here contains the word Bitcoin, then it's going to return us essentially like the location of where in that string it is. And if it doesn't, then it's going to return us -1. So if it's not -1, meaning Bitcoin is inside of this string, then what we want to do is we want to say return alert. Nope, that's a bad idea. And then down here, if this is not true, meaning we don't return right here, then let's just return store.dispatch action. So we'll just kind of carry on as normal. So this works for our add to do action. Let's create another one for our add goal. So this will be very similar. So similar, I'm just going to copy this. So now we'll check if the action type is add goal, and it will be action.goal.name.toLowercase. So that looks good. So now we have this function, and anywhere where we are calling dispatch, we now want to replace that with check and dispatch, and then we'll pass in the store as well as the action. So we'll say wherever we're calling store.dispatch, just right here, right there with toggle to do action, remove goal action, add to do action, and then add goal action right there. So we're going to delete all of these. We're going to call check and dispatch, passing in the store and then the action. All right, so now what should happen is we can enter in regular to do items. So those work fine. But now if we enter in anything that contains the word Bitcoin, what we get is this pop-up that says that's a bad idea. And you'll notice we don't add that text to our to-do list because it contained the word Bitcoin, just to make sure it works with our goals too. Let's say learn about Bitcoin, and there we go. So we've successfully implemented the feature that we wanted to add that was requested by my mentor, but at this point it just seems a little hacky, because what we're doing is we're essentially just hijacking dispatch, and instead of using the native store.dispatch that comes with Redux, we now have our own dispatch, and it just feels like there might be a better way. So that's what we're going to look at in the next video.